Subscribe. MTL World at Mittel World 1 YouTube channel. Swallowed Star 2 Origin Continent. Chapter 240 The Void True Gods of the Human Race. 19th of Volume 6. The Original Universe Area, Luo Feng's Small Universe. Luo Feng's Small Universe is the same size as the original universe, and it is already the location of the human race's holy land. Under a big tree, Luo Feng was waiting alone. It's time for the powerful humans from the original world to come to the Origin Continent. Luo Feng thought. With the Star Tower in hand, he is not afraid even if the ancestors of the two ancient kingdoms come in person. Moreover, Morosa has also reached the ultimate state, the Tao is perfect, and he is not afraid of cause and effect. Although Luo Feng is strong, he is not good at cause and effect secrets etc., and it is easy to fall into calculations if he just works alone. But if a strong human being wants to reincarnate into the Origin Continent, he must be careful. Otherwise, even if one of the Chaos City Lords died, Luo Feng would not be able to forgive himself. 6 figures appeared nearby. Luo Feng. Galaxy. They all looked at Luo Feng. Luo Feng, the Lord of Chaos said with a beaming face, "You mentioned that human experts can enter reincarnation, so I summoned these 5 old friends. All 6 of us are confident in breaking through to a higher realm. Thank you for your trouble, teacher," Luo Feng smiled and said. The 6 figures before him are the Chaos City Lord, True God Peng Gong, True God of Darkness, True God Huang Jian, True God Bing Feng, and True God Long Xing. These are all early human experts who became true gods with just a bit of resources. With the help of Luo Feng and the original ancestor, they are all confident in breaking through to the void true god level. The True God of Darkness, with his chilling aura, remarked, "There are over 100 true gods in humanity. With our accumulated inheritance, I'm sure more than just us 6 have the potential to break through. Traversing reincarnation to an unfamiliar place carries risks. There's no need to rush all at once," Chaos City Lord said. Teacher is right, Luo Feng agreed. Even among the 6 of you, I suggest dividing into 2 groups. Once the first group adapts, the second can follow. Luo Feng, you decide. After getting along for a long time, they naturally trust Luo Feng. For the first group, Teacher, Dark Master, and Peng Gong, you 3 will go first. After some time, the second group will set off. Luo Feng said. The Lord of Chaos City, True God Peng Gong, and True God of Darkness are the most powerful among the entire human race, second only to Luo Feng and Yuanzu. Understood. The 6 people present were looking forward to it. Even the second batch of True God Huang Jian, True God Bing Feng, and True God Long Xing were not in a hurry. Obviously Luo Feng meant that the time between the 2 departures would not be long. So they were waiting patiently. Teacher, the 3 of you will break through first. After the breakthrough, you will take the same flying treasure to enter reincarnation. This way you can also reach the same area. Luo Feng said. The Lord of Chaos City, True God Peng Gong, and True God of Darkness had long been looking forward to the world at the other end of the reincarnation passage. They soon began to make breakthroughs, and the small universe began to expand. This scene naturally aroused envy among other races in the primal universe. However, with humanity's dominance in the region and the presence of the galaxy universe, equal in size to the original universe, resistance was unthinkable. After successfully breaking through, Chaos City Lord, Peng Gong, and Darkness quietly boarded a single flying treasure and ventured through the Samsara Channel. On the Origin Continent. In Huyang City, Luo Feng had been waiting for a long time. They've arrived. Suddenly, Luo Feng sensed 3 lives deeply bound to him by cause and effect arrived on the Origin Continent. Chaos City Lord and the others, being at relatively lower realms, were unguarded against Luo Feng's cause and effect observation and were immediately located. Whoosh. With a thought, Luo Feng had already crossed most of the continent of origin and arrived in a wilderness. This is the border area of Thunder Ancient Kingdom. Luo Feng stood in the wilderness, smiling at the 3 Chaos City Lords, Peng Gong, and Darkness who had just arrived in the Origin Continent. At this moment, Luo Feng hid his figure and was not in a hurry to show up. Let them take their time experiencing the Origin Continent, Luo Feng thought with a smile. Is this the world on the other side of the reincarnation channel? Chaos City Lord and the others were marveling at their surroundings. What a powerful world, the space is very stable, and the pressure is immense. The true gods may not be able to fly without the help of external objects. Peng Gong said with emotion, and the laws of heaven and earth operate so clearly, much clearer than our homeland. It is indeed much easier to practice here than at home. The Lord of Chaos City also expressed the joy. It is more likely to reach a higher level here. Void True God Darkness felt it and compared it with the incarnation far away in his hometown. The flow of time is also different. Only 1 unit of time has passed here, while 10,081 times of time has passed in my hometown. Bang. Peng Gong crushed a stone in his hand and said, "In an environment like this, even ordinary materials are extraordinary. This simple stone could be used to forge weapons or treasures back in our homeland." The three explored the unique wonders of the origin continent with great curiosity. After a while, Luo Feng showed up. Luo Feng. The three of them looked at Luo Feng in surprise. "This world is endlessly vast. How did you find us so quickly?" Peng Gong asked in astonishment. "This endless world is called the origin continent," Luo Feng said with a smile, and at the same time three streams of light flew towards Chaos City Lord, Peng Gong, and darkness. "This is more detailed information about the origin continent. Now, I will take you to Huyang City, where the original ancestor is waiting for you." Huyang City. Chaos City Lord, Peng Gong, and Dark True God appeared out of nowhere and stared in awe at the massive city before them. So many powerful existences, Chaos City Lord and the others were stunned. Today's Huyang City, as the headquarters of Daohe sect, governs 155 chaos states. Over the years, the city has expanded significantly. Its walls were now 10 times longer than when Luo Feng first arrived on the origin continent, and its area had grown immensely. God kings such as Luo Feng and Morosa live here, as well as many people from the chaos realm along with countless void true gods, as well as a large number of core disciples of the Daohe sect. The city is teeming with powerful beings. Luo Feng established the Daohe sect in the origin continent. The original ancestor appeared aside. Teacher. Chaos City Lord and Darkness both saluted respectfully. Original ancestor. Peng Gong was also extremely respectful. The original ancestor smiled and explained. This Huyang City is where the Daohe sect's headquarters is located. There are tens of trillions of true gods in the city, and more than 10 billions of void true gods, tens of thousands of eternal true gods, and several chaotic realm powerhouses. Of course, Luo Feng himself is a god king. Even on the origin continent, Huyang City is one of the top-tier cities, the original ancestor added. Chaos City Lord, Peng Gong, and Dark True God were stunned. They had only just become void true gods and has been quite proud of themselves. But here in Huyang City, there are over 10 billion void true gods. The life forms of the origin continent naturally grow to become true gods, so true gods are uncountable, Luo Feng said. In our original universe, it's incredibly difficult to produce even a single true god. With Luo Feng and the original ancestor personally leading the way, they explored Huyang City. They marveled at its prosperity and abundance. This place is incredible. So many cultivation methods and styles. It's dazzling. Chaos City Lord, Peng Gong, and Dark True God were shocked. The disciples of the Daohe sect are divided into ordinary disciples, core disciples, Luo Feng's registered disciples, and Luo Feng's personal disciples. The original ancestor said, "After you three join the Daohe sect, you will nominally become my disciples." Chaos City Lord and Darkness were originally disciples of the original ancestor, so naturally they had no objection. Peng Gong also worshipped the original ancestor and was very willing. Luo Feng watched from the side. "I can't personally accept my teacher, my martial uncle, and Peng Gong as my disciples. It's only fitting for the original ancestor to take them in. Although the status of his direct disciples is the most precious in the Daohe sect, he cannot accept them as his disciples. The original ancestor's status in the Daohe sect is high enough, and the status of his direct disciples is also different from that of ordinary core disciples. I've discussed it with Luo Feng," the original ancestor continued. "The three of you will have the highest level cultivation resources, even exceeding those of Luo Feng's direct disciples. Any human who comes to the origin continent will receive the best support." Luo Feng nodded. The Blade River sect would eventually rely on these human experts to manage many of its affairs as they grew stronger. "You must also know that there are countless crises in the origin continent." The original ancestor looked at them. "I have only one request for you. Before you become the eternal true god, you are prohibited from leaving Huyang City." Understood. "Yes, teacher." The three agreed without hesitation. Huyang City alone was more than enough for them to explore and learn. With over 10 billion void true gods and tens of thousands of eternal true gods in one city. They also know that if they go out to explore, they may accidentally fall into trouble. The Daohe sect headquarters has 3 newly built small caves next to the original ancestor's cave. You will live here from now on, and I will be solely responsible for your cultivation. The original ancestor looked at Chaos City Lord, Peng Gong, and Darkness. "Yes, teacher." The three of them responded. "Have a rest today, and start arranging your practice tomorrow." Yuanzu ordered, then turned and left. In Chaos City Lord's residence, the three gathered to discuss. "This world is unfathomably deep," Chaos City Lord remarked. The three of them received detailed information about the origin continent from Luo Feng. Because the information was so vast, they could only understand it in detail at this moment. The detailed intelligence Luo Feng had provided about the origin continent was overwhelming. As they delved into it, they began to grasp the complexity of origin continent. There are many countries in the origin continent, various overt and covert forces, information about each chaos realm, and information about god kings. Although it was all basic information, Luo Feng even gave them a copy of the emperor's and monarch's brief information. Huyang city is very inconspicuous in the entire origin continent. Some of the big cities in the two ancient countries are even more prosperous than this. The God King is divided into 3 levels, the God King's first level, the God King's second level, and the God King's final level, which is ultimate realm. There are actually 13 emperors, 9 monarchs, and 2 ancestors in the two ancient countries. Luo Feng is also terrifying. He has actually reached the peak of the second level of the God King. He is only one step behind the emperors and monarchs. Luo Feng has not been in the origin continent for long, and he has reached this stage today. The two ancient country, the 3 first-class forces, and 5 idle practitioners who are comparable to the emperor, and then it is Luo Feng's turn. After understanding the information, they felt that their own power was quite strong. Though their Blade River sect couldn't compare to the two ancient nations, it was still an absolute dominant force in the continent's side regions. Blank. End of chapter. Subscribe. MTL World at Middle World 1 YouTube channel.